Impey, good early cross. Gallant! Well, Kevin Gallant, we talked about the Manchester United youngsters, but Rangers have got one here. In their own teenager, the sharp young striker Gallant. And you could see the sharpness there. Impey, here's Gallant in behind Pallister. The shot's on, and well held by Walsh. No room for fumbling there because Ferdinand was flying in. If it had come out off the goalkeeper. So Kevin Gallant getting into positions to threaten Manchester United. Still Ince. And dispossessed by Gallant, showing that he can think about defending as well as looking for goal, as he has been most conspicuously so far. Sinclair. Corner has been given. Good header by Pallister, needed to be. Ferdinand was right alongside him. Comes back in from Bardsley. Maddix. Oh, Gallant! And then Hodge, and Queen's Park Rangers so close to taking the lead here. Hoisted back by David Bardsley here. Ferdinand was fighting for it but didn't get it. It was Maddix with the header. Then Gallant against the bar and almost onto the same spot from Hodge. Hodge trying to make a run from midfield and get free. Sinclair on the ball. Ferdinand dropping a bit deeper and hitting it instantly. Oh! An extraordinary goal from Les Ferdinand. It flew into the top corner. The earliness of the shot surprised him, and the speed of the shot left him totally without hope. A fantastic goal from Les Ferdinand, which will only encourage Manchester United. Gallant and Hodge do the defending. Ferdinand, but it doesn't get to him. Pallister saw to that. McClair linking up beautifully with Irwin. Pushed out by Dijkstra against the bar from Scholes. Unlucky, very unlucky. Opportunism personified by Paul Scholes. Goalkeeper was a bit tentative, in truth. And Scholes was as sharp as a tack. Well, it could have been 1-1 within seconds. Paul Scholes hooking it goalwards, he thought, but in fact towards only the bar, and it stayed out. It was Pallister who got to it in the first place. Keane, Davies. Anywhere out of the area will do for McDonald. It just managed to prod it up into the air and find enough power to take it out of play. McClair. Ince trying his luck. Goalkeeper couldn't hold it. First on hand was McDonald. Great contribution from the captain of Queen's Park Rangers. Terrific try. Ince trying to emulate Ferdinand here, firing it in. Dijkstra just happy to parry. Clive Wilson, who, like David Bardsley, comes from the Manchester area. Oh, it's Impey getting in front then and nearly making it 2-0 back for Walsh. It would have been a second for Queen's Park Rangers. Deep cross from Clive Wilson. And Impey was on his toes to get there first. Pallister. Oh, it's a bit short, is it, Gallant? In he goes again with the goalkeeper. Suddenly Gary Pallister's looking less than commanding. Bobby Charlton with a furrowed brow that reflects Manchester United's problems in this game. Just to go back to Maddix, he had a foot problem that was career-threatening, it seemed, but he's got his fitness back and gives Ray Wilkins other options in defence. Fine header by Paul Scholes. 1-1. Well, without Hughes and Cantona, the focus on the likes of Scholes, and he's not failing Alec Ferguson, is he? That's a splendid effort. The youngster who's been bright in all he's done in this game, including hitting the bar earlier, has now equalised And we've had two terrific goals here inside 34 minutes. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Manchester United 1. Queen's Park Rangers will definitely not want the sort of shortfall they had in the second half here on Sunday against West Ham. Davies. McClair, there's Keane. This is his trademark from midfield. Strength. And the shot to finish it off. A great goal for Roy Keane and Manchester United. At doing that, he's one of the best you'll find anywhere in the world. A dagger into the heart of Queen's Park Rangers just before half-time. Ince couldn't hold him off. Dijkstra got just a little touch on the shot but couldn't stop it going in. And Manchester United typically have come from behind. They lead 2-1. Ince. Irwin. That's the half-time whistle. Great stuff. Here's Bartley. All the victories for Queen's Park Rangers this season in the league have been at home, so they rely a great deal on the results on this ground at the moment. Gallen starting the second half the way he began the first, working Gary Walsh. Well, it wasn't the most violent of collisions, but it's been enough on the mind of the referee, Graham Poll, to award the free kick in favour of Roy Keane. Keane looking to meet it from Pallister's free kick. Meet it did. And it's produced another corner for Manchester United. Oh, they all missed it except Scholes, who scored! His second, a third for Manchester United here. And the stand-in striker is very much centre stage. Poor Scholes. A very messy goal to concede from the Queen's Park Rangers point of view. McDonald. Bruce right into the back of Ferdinand, and the ball broken. There are four forward for Manchester United here. Kanchelskis, who makes a habit of scoring on this ground, he scored in the last two fixtures. This time Dijkstra keeps it out. The menace there. The shot actually took a deflection. Barker. Ince. Good tackle by Neville. Good pressing by Scholes. And awareness of the positioning of Davies. Keane has got McClair moving through the middle. It's a magnificent move. The classic counter-attack. Gallen. Supported well by Simon Barker. Ince. His switch with Sinclair. Gallen has a shot on here for him. It's deflected. And when Rangers needed a bit of luck with that deflection, in the end it flew up within the reach of Gary Walsh, who stuck out a strong left arm. There. Barker. Ince. Gallen's there if he can tee him up. His cross. And it's 3-2. It's Ferdinand again. And Queen's Park Rangers are back in it. A second for Les Ferdinand. Beautifully set up by the home side here, who probed and probed away until Gallen clipped it up, and Ferdinand flew in. Well, a terrific fixture. It always seems to be, and this year, no exception. Hodge. Well, a pre-Christmas treat here. Graham Poll says no, as Danny Maddox went down. The problems coming up from all sorts of quarters suddenly for Manchester United, and it was Danny Maddox here trying to go across Kanchelskis. Oh, Butt is a very energetic young midfield player who really relishes the physical side of the confrontation, but he's no match in that challenge for Ferdinand. Bardsley. Well, he went a long way, Bardsley. Bardsley looking to measure it. It was Bruce who was up the highest, but who's only just entered the match and seemed pretty attuned to its pace, but Ince skipped past Bruce. 5 in the centre for Queen's Park Rangers, and Walsh, and then it seemed certain to fall for Barker. It was knocked away from him. Hodge had the earlier opportunity. Back in from Sinclair. Pandemonium in the penalty area, and it ends with a free kick to the relief of Manchester United for Manchester United. Look what happened here. It bounced off Pallister. In went Hodge, who got the nearest of touches, then swung his other foot at the ball. Good work from Walsh. Barker not quite quick enough on hand, because Pallister, United won't mind the passes being played across the back line, and that forward one from Maddox, easy for Pallister. Sinclair. Hodge. Sinclair. Keane. Well, the crowd certainly yelling behind that goal, of course, with a Rangers perspective that Keane handled. He's certainly showing his back to the referee. Gallant lines it up. Brilliant goalkeeping. Well, Kevin Gallant, if he fails to score in this game, will look back at the number of shots that he's had. And Gary Walsh continues to win the duel. Alex Ferguson unable to compose himself and sit down, as he has been for earlier parts of the game. Kanchelskis is there. McClair on the edge of the area. Kanchelskis hammers it across. It's a good touch by Wilson in a late stage to control it well and clear. And Manchester United so close now. In stoppage time. And Kanchelskis, United could crown it here. Oh, he's missed out McClair. And does that leave Rangers with a reprieve that they can, without yet breaking through for a crucial third time? Bit angry here, but I think we're still feeling the earlier incident in which Barker caught him a moment or two ago. It's an unseemly ending, and Graham Poll here has got to restore some order. Nothing seasonal about this showing as we move towards the Christmas football. United have got everyone back, almost literally behind the ball. They've got to spread themselves away from the free kick. Well, there's the stage set here for Les Ferdinand to complete a hat-trick and give Queen's Park Rangers a point. Wilson is there as well, but he leaves it. Ferdinand blasts it into the wall, comes back for Wilson into the crowd. Manchester United celebrate a 3-2 win, the same scoreline as they won here last season.